Well, hello, everybody. I woke up with this message, and it must be important because it just kept weighing on my spirit heavily. And for those who are being followers and not leaders, it's time for you to stop. It's time for you to step from behind the shadows, from behind somebody's back, from walking in somebody else's footstep, and do the things that God has told you to do. Stop believing what people have said for you to do and follow what God has told you to do. Far too long in our lives, we have lived by others' standards and we fail to live by our own standards. Far too long, we live by other beliefs and we fail to live by our beliefs. We have no faith in ourselves, and it's time to change the narrative. Life is truly too short. We go whichever way the wind blow, and it's time for us to stop. You cannot make adequate progress when you follow in somebody else's footsteps, when you do the things that somebody else tell you to do. You was born an individual. You wasn't born attached to somebody else unless you was a twin, a triplet, or a quadruplet. But most of the times, you were born by yourself. So take the path of being who you are as an individual. Use your skills and your gifts wisely. Stop sitting on your hands and crying, woe is me. I wish I could. I don't think I can. I question myself if I'm able to. And I'm here to confirm that you are. You are more than qualified to do the things that you do. Empowering yourself means educating yourself. Get to know some things. Start reading some books. Start doing some research. You can get to the place that you need to be. But we've been so comfortable in sitting in somebody else's seat and laying in somebody else's bed and walking in somebody else's footstep and believing in somebody else's dream and having faith in somebody else's outlook on life instead of looking and say, look, it's me. I can do this. I have the capabilities. I have the qualifications. I have the skill set to do this. And it's not always about money. It's about believing in yourself, knowing that you have the capabilities to do what you need to do and get it done. Stop questioning yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Stop telling yourself you can't when you can. This has been your hindrance far too long, and it's time to step from out of darkness into the marvelous light. You're not here just to be here. You're here for a purpose. You're here for a reason. But you got to dig deep down within your soul, deep down within your mind to see what that purpose and that reason is. And some of your purpose and reason have been slapping you in your face over and over again. And sometimes you've been poured into. The message had hit you from the left side to the right side, from the top of your head to the crown of to the sole of your feet, and you chose to ignore it. How many messages is it going to take for you to understand that it's your time to be a leader and not a follower? Now, there's nothing wrong with being a follower in certain aspects, right? But you got to know when your time is up from being a follower. And you got to know when it's time to change positions. And I'm telling you, it's time to change position in whatever aspect of your life it is. In friendship, in dating, in marriage, in family, in work environment. You are capable, but you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't see the value and the worth that you possess, who are you going to think see the value and the worth? God sees it. He's placed people in your life to tell you that, and you still have doubt. You still have question. You still walk around with fear. And fear for some of y'all is the biggest hindrance of your progress. But we need to get past that. This is 2024. Life is too short to wait. Life is too short for you to be left behind. Haven't you been left behind long enough? Haven't you felt inadequate long enough? Haven't you felt you're not worthy long enough? Haven't you felt you're not enough long enough? What will it take for you to get the message that it's time for you to be bold, strong, and courageous in your life? This is about you. It's not about anybody else. This is your vision. These are your goals. These are your life. This is your life. So be the person that you need to be for you, not nobody else. And when you can look in the mirror and see that strong, confident, worthy, valuable individual, you will stop falling in the circles you fall in. You will stop walking in the steps you walking in. You will stop standing in the shadows you stand in. You will stop believing the naysayers. You will stop hanging with the haters, and you will step up and be bold in your journey. This is your message that you've been given today. And I'm going to ask you this question. What are you going to do with it? Because time is passing and the clock is ticking and talking. And it's time for change. And that change is now. You are not defeated. You are not your mistake. You are not boxed in. You are not in prison. You are worth more than you think you are. But you have to believe that with yourself. You have to believe it within yourself. It's all about your heart and your mind. It's all about your outlook on things. But if you don't change your outlook, you don't change your mindset, you will never get to the destination you need to be. And start hanging with like-minded individuals. That is some of your problems. In order for you to stand strong on a solid foundation, you need to change your surroundings. You need to change your environment. This is your PSA for today. I hope you take heed to this. I do. God, I provided the message. Now, the seed has been planted. I ask God to water and add the increase. Y'all have a good one.